Hopefully one day Americans will be able to look back on yesterday's events and see it for the disgrace that it truly was. For if we don't, it means American justice may not stand for much anymore. Congressional hearings have always been a lot of show and not a lot of substance. Congresspeople have their chance in the spotlight and often overshoot their cause in an effort to create what used to be called a soundbite or what today would be considered a viral moment. But the congressional questioning of Michael Cohen was truly a day of disgrace for this country, and not because of the testimony itself, although there is plenty there to criticize. Instead, the disgrace starts with how Cohen even got to be in the chair in the first place. Cohen was Trump's longtime personal attorney, probably one of at least a few, as most wealthy people have several lawyers they work with. But once Trump became president, and the deep state witch hunt began to look into everyone in Trump's orbit, they zeroed in on Cohen. And in a move that violates basically every aspect of American justice, Cohen's office was raided, all his files and computers were then taken into custody to be studied by the FBI and Justice Department. It shouldn't come as news to anyone that the notion of a fair trial is impossible if the government is allowed to raid your lawyer's office and seize all of his files and records. This is a third-world tactic and one that upends the ability for Trump to get a fair shake in any matter concerning business between him and Cohen. Cohen's entire career was put under the FBI microscope. Not because the FBI or Mueller cared about Cohen, but because they needed leverage to get Cohen to smear Trump on the national stage. All they found on Cohen were past crimes long before the Trump campaign was even started and having nothing to do with Trump. Instead, they charged him with process crimes, crimes that took place after his office was raided and he was already in the FBI's crosshairs. Then, facing prison time and the threat of continuing investigations into his life and further charges, they got him to cooperate. But his cooperation was simply to go on national TV as he did today and say whatever Mueller wanted him say. He provided no evidence other than a signed check for something that has already been shown to be legal. That's where the disgrace in this whole event lies. Your government and mine raided Trump's lawyer, and under the threat of never-ending investigations and jail time, forced him to go in front of Congress and smear the president without a shred of evidence. Today was a very sad day for American democracy and the notion of justice we all have believed in. Americans should be furious about what they saw, and hopefully this event will be turning point towards something better, and not the beginning of something worse.